test him. He blew a .218. He was somehow talking perfectly fine. He was driving in a straight line, making coherent sentences. Yeah.
I'm surprised you're still standing.
And he also did a bump too.
Yeah, we found 3 kilos of cocaine in and around his vehicle. He had 1 kilo stuffed in the seat, 2 kilos stuffed in between his exhaust and his fuel tank. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. 10-4, sir. Thank you.
So yeah, so that's where we're at. I got a case report written up that I'm starting right now, and yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm just writing right now in the report kind of for the TU stop that we did. Me and Howard over here have been running.
So you said he was found with 3 kilos of cocaine?
Yeah,
yes,
we
found inside
about
of his back passenger seat, and then 2 kilos wedged between his fuel tank and exhaust manifold.
Okay. And what's his first and last name?
Luke, L-U-K-E. He also hang on.
Last name?
And he is Luke, L-U-K-E is his last name.
Oh, okay. And what's the first name?
Ned. November Echo Delta. I can forward you this case report as well.
Mr. Ned, what's going on, man?
Oh, you know.
Just trying to have a good time tonight?
He did say he did say like if he gives us names, maybe we could possibly help him, and I was like, yeah, sure, let me just get another detective down here so we can talk.
I got you. So,
yeah.
What's the reason that you had the firearm? Did you feel your life was in danger?
My life's always in danger, bro. My line of work.
I got you. What do you do for a living?
Well, you know.
Well, first of all, was he Mirandaized?
Mule.
At this
time, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during any and all questioning. If you cannot afford one, will be appointed to you by the state of Alabama. You have the right to plead the Fifth Amendment. You have the right to not speak to me. Do you understand these rights? I've read them to you.
Yes.
Okay. With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me?
As long as you keep me protected.
Alrighty.
The information you want.
That's what we do.
Protected.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Dillion, do you want to go ahead and pull him into our interrogation room? Maybe we can go ahead and talk to him more privately.
Yeah.
That way, you know, everything's documented and we don't have anyone listening in.
Yeah.
Halbert, you want to come on with us, bub?
Yes, sir. I love investigations.
Honestly, I mean, you've been cooperative this entire time. I don't have any reason to put you in handcuffs.
Do you need any water or anything like that, man?
It's standard. I should, but
okay. Give me 1 second. I'll go get you a glass. Okay. Go left and then right down there in the hall. Go right. Left. I mean. There you go. He's learning.
Go right to that first one there. Alright, perfect.
Seat over there on that side.
Like I said, I have no reason to handcuff you to the desk.
You can have a seat, Mr. Ned.
You've been cooperative this entire time. Just hang tight. We'll be back with you in just a moment, okay? You can talk to Mr. Halbert here.
You want to smoke, man?
Here's what? No, I don't smoke. I dip.
Hey, Marshall, can I talk to you for just a moment outside?
Mr. Ned, you want to smoke?
Oh.
Say it again.
Do you want to smoke?
Oh, I'm good, bro.
God, you smoke just like your older brother.
Look, there's already an ashtray. Might as well utilize what's here available.
It's probably from your older brother.
I'm not gonna get in trouble for packing it.
Probably. What's going on, man?
Alrighty, so let me run you through everything that happened. So he is a felon in possession of a firearm. He found about 3 kilos of cocaine, He was speeding for about 15, but I dropped that charge. He did have an open container. I haven't put it on here yet. I'm thinking about dropping it though, because like I said, he's been super cooperative the entire time. Literally, I
What if
ran
you
out of him
utilize him as
immediately.
a CI?
That's what I'm thinking. He's super cooperative. He's super informative. He's just been answering every question I've asked him. I'm like, listen, man, be honest with me. Have you had anything to drink today? He's like, I've had a little bit. I'm like, okay, well, you've done them before. Let's do some standard tests. And he's like, I already have a DUI. And I'm like, no, it goes off your record after a certain amount of time, so it recounts as your first offense. Right.
Here's the
So
thing, though. 3 kilos, man. That's a lot of weight. You know what I'm
it
saying?
is a lot of weight.
Excuse me, muscle spasms. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of weight. So
He already gave me a name for.
is he a middleman?
Yes. Yeah, he already gave me a name of a guy above him. Name's Marcus White. Oh, I will
Marcus
tell
White.
you, he's in the middle of like making this whole story. So he hasn't put the guy in CAD yet because we literally pulled him over right when he thought of the idea. So he hasn't fully put the guy in CAD yet.
I got you. So with Marcus White, would that be someone that would potentially file a warrant for within CIU?
We more than likely could. I want to get a little more information on the Marcus White guy. Figure a little bit more out about him.
Is he gang connected? Did Mr. Ned say that?
No, he said Marcus White's fairly new in town, so he's probably gang connected, but not in the city. Not a gang within the city.
Gotcha. So this is what I would want from Ned, right? Is basically there's been a lot of new gangs that's taken place in town. Mm-hmm. So what I would feel comfortable doing is, of course, we confiscate, the kilos. We could use that for potential buy operations, but with Mr. Ned here, we could, if he agrees to become an informant for us, I would like to utilize him on DVOC operations to help set up purchases as a third party with different entities within Colbert County. That way we can go ahead and set up a buy operation. If he's a middleman, he might be able to get us a higher supplier within a gang organization.
Yeah, absolutely. This is why I called you down here.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you calling me. I just so happened to come in state to test out a few SFST, different things I had put in place, and you caught me at the right time. But yeah, man, if he's okay with that, if he agrees to, let's go ahead and get it on writing. Make sure we put on a recorder, get everything documented, get him in the system as a CI, get his phone number, and we could definitely utilize him for the future. So yeah, I'm follow your lead, man.
Let's do it.
Hey, do I?
What is it?
Do I have a rat on my head?
No, sir, you're good.
I don't? Okay, cool.
I think that we're inside of this sheriff's office. It's pretty hard for them to get in here.
Hey, Luke. So, after talking with Mr. Marshall over here, so we've come to a pretty good deal, right? So, what we're proposing is a CI. So, it'd be a civilian informant. What you would do is you would go with us on DVOC operations, possibly drug buys and whatnot, helping us get to somebody a little bit higher, maybe even higher than Marcus White, set up with some higher suppliers within local drug rings and maybe, slightly larger than local drug rings, stuff like that, because that's our main goal.
Right.
So, how would you feel about doing something like that for the Colbert County Sheriff's Office?
If it keeps me out of cuffs.
Well, it's actually more than that. It keeps you out of cuffs, and also you can earn you a paycheck. So, if you assist us and you're able to catch anyone that is a entity or an organization, the higher rank they are, the more money you can make, man.
That's something I can do for you.
Kind of a per diem thing, get paid per job.
Right.
So,
right. I'm gonna go grab a form real quick. Just a simple CI contract, all right? You can talk to Mr. Marshall and Howard here. I'll be right back, okay?
So, Mr. Ned, is Mr. Marcus, is he plugged with anybody?
Oh, he's got ties to everybody, bro. I've heard he's got ties to the Gambino family up in New York.
Oh, yeah?
Alrighty.
Have you heard of any of the local organizations around here in Colbert County? The Zoidbergs, Manfredi family, Any of the Viscaris? Anybody like that?
All I've heard is he talks. He goes up to New York here and there, and he meets up with a.
No, I mean like in your time,
Right.
Mr. Luca, with your time in Culver County, have you came across any of these different organizations trying to sell you anything?
I'm out of that, man. I don't get near that. Even if I tried to get near it, I wouldn't be able to.
You can't say you're out of it when you get caught with 3 kilos of coke.
Yeah.
Did they? Do you know how they get the drugs into Culver County? Do they fly them? Do they traffic them? What do they do?
It's. I've listened into some meetings they've had. He has passports, fake IDs, everything to get him across the country. He's got ties to south of the border, the cartel. He's running everything, bro.
Okay. How much does he usually send out with a mule? How much on average does he send out with you?
Around this area, about 15.
Okay, so what happened to the other? What happened to the other 12?
Away.
Where's it stashed at?
That's an old mill out in Grapeseed.
Old mill out in Grapeseed. Where at the old mill?
So,
Can you give me like a landmark or a building that it's next to?
I can give you an address.
Yeah, that'll work.
2022.
Okay. And is it like in the ground? Is it inside of something? Where is it located?
Did you say 2022, boss?
Packaged.
Yeah.
In like a coffee container. You know what I'm talking about? You know how you get your coffee makers?
Yeah.
It's within those coffee makers. In the box.
Okay. And is it inside of a house or is it outside?
It's in the like warehouse area, and then they put it in trucks and ship it off. And they
Okay, so
over.
is it inside of the warehouse or are the boxes outside the warehouse?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Are the controlled substance, is it inside of the warehouse or does it sit in a box outside the warehouse?
And it sometimes sits outside in the box, sometimes it sits inside, depending on when the shipment needs to take place.
And do they own that property?
I don't know who owns it.
Okay.
I think that one's abandoned actually. That one's been there for a while.
Okay.
It's kind of on the fly list of.
We shouldn't need a warrant then.
No, that's actually on the fly list of frequent spots.
Okay. Well, are you getting all nervous, man? What's going on?
Oh man, something don't feel right, bro.
What do you mean something don't feel right?
I don't know. I get nervous talking to police. I know I'm helping you guys, but I still get nervous.
I understand, man. I'm a deputy, and I get nervous talking to police when I'm off duty, man. It's just the command presence. It's not anything that you should be concerned about. Hell, before I was doing law enforcement, I was in the Marines, man, and I still get nervous when I see somebody that's higher up than me.
Hey, whenever you get a chance, Mr. Ned, can you go ahead and
Give
sign
me 1
that?
second, bro.
Can you go ahead and sign that down there at the bottom?
203. 223 to AVFR. .223 to 234. Hey buddy, can we go ahead and get you down here to postal 3004? We have a suspect that we're interrogating, and he's showing signs of extreme nervousness, starting to kind of act uneasy. He may be under the ingestion of something. Just want to have you take a look for us. Affirm. That's gonna be correct. That's gonna be postal 3004 and the holding cells interrogation room number 1.
Both possessions.
Yeah. Oh, well, all right. We'll just delete that record.
Mr. Luke, you alright, man?
Oh,
You need a snack or something?
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to blow your mind.
Pocket snack. Ha ha ha!
What the fuck? Bro's got
Take a
snack.
guess what they call me back at the department.
Gomer
Here you go,
Pyle?
man. No. Deputy Goldfish, nice to meet you.
Uh,
Snack on a couple of these.
You alright, buddy? You seem like you're leaning on the table there. Just by coincidence, have you ingested anything this evening? Trying to maybe hide it from the cops?
man.
He admitted to taking a bump earlier.
Yeah, he did a little bit of cocaine before driving.
Alright, man. So at this time, what we're going to do for you, since you agreed to become a CI for us within our DVOC team, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and have AVFR come in here take a look at you. Due to the fact that you're extremely nervous right now, I kind of see some sweat coming from your head a little bit, and you're showing a little bit of signs of intoxication. I want to get you checked out, just make sure you didn't ingest too much.
He didn't
Whether the
sign
bump
that,
was a little over.
did he?
Did he sign that yet, Leon?
Alright, give me 1 second.
But AVFR is going to be en route. They're going to take a look at you, man. Just make sure you're
I'm so
okay.
sorry. Say that again?
Our
Did
main
he sign
priority is to make sure you're all right.
Oh yeah, always.
Okay.
You know.
Wait,
If,
sorry. What did you say, Halbert?
Did he sign the paper?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay, then we'll have to make sure that AVFR can confirm that his GCS is 15 and that he's completely AO times 4 before we can confirm
That's a lot of
that.
words.
It just makes sure that he's alert and oriented so that
Okay.
we know that he actually gave consent and he's within the right mind.
Hey, so Mr. Ned, this right here with AVFR, this is Battalion Chief Phillips. He's going to go ahead and take a look at you, make sure you're okay.
That one.
And basically, we're going to go ahead and get you taken care of, alright? Just to make sure everything's alright. I don't want, you may have just taken a bump only, but there's no telling if that stuff was laced with anything that could have been a little more harmful to you than you thought. So, we're going to have him take a look at you, okay? That's our main priority right now. Just to make sure you're okay.
You're not in trouble, but it might just be a little bit easier for Phillips over here if you sit down while he does this. Simple
Yeah,
little
we
vital
can't
check
have
and
you.
whatnot.
We can't have you stand in and take your blood pressure and then him retake it with you sitting.
Yeah, I've had my blood pressure taken standing up. It is not fun.
They actually,
Especially when you only have one arm you can do it on.
yeah, when I was going through paramedic, you have what's called your POT syndrome. Positive,
Don't even
positive
start about it.
orthostatic.
Don't even start
I
about
have
it.
that. I have
Don't
that.
even start
Yep.
about it.
Stand up.
It's,
All right, take the blood pressure. Sit down. All right, take the blood pressure. Stand up
Yep.
again. All right, sit back down.
Yup.
3 more
It's
times.
really just a test of your knees.
Jesus, man. You're
That's
your blood
That's a
pressure is
really
kinda
low blood
Um,
pressure, especially if you're taking cocaine. You might want to bump that up a little bit.
yeah,
Well,
like a lot.
Somewhere within
So-
within like the 160 over 200 range would be about
Yeah,
what
see,
somebody would be running
so-
for cocaine.
Right now, what I'm seeing is your systolic is a 98, which is normal. But then your diastolic is a 100, which means that's a hypertension stage 2. So your diastolic is way off from your systolic.
Yeah.
So basically what that means is it's like your blood is flowing fast, slow, and I don't know. I've never
With
seen
every
this before.
your resting heart rate is creating a lot of pressure in your veins.
Listen, just redo that and say like 150 over 2 something.
Yeah. Or do like 150
That'd be a
over
little
180.
little right for interrogation room, high on cocaine, blowing a .218. Because
Yeah.
that's what you
Okay.
blew earlier. He did blow a .218 earlier, so I don't know if we can consider this in
If
the
he
right
asks
eye.
for your pulse, make sure it's
Is
elevated.
still really different from your diastolic. They're not in the same stage level. Never seen this before, but you have some high blood pressure going on right now. Your diastolic, that's a problem. Your systolic, not really that much. It's just high blood pressure, but your diastolic right now.
What's his map?
You said what?
What's his map?
Hold on, I hear over this thing. Okay, all right. What were you saying?
What's
I got
his
smart writers.
What's his map pressure?
So right now, it looks like it's probably like a 110, 115.
Oh!
Gee, fucking Christ! How is this guy still?
I don't know. With the
we're gonna have to have
high,
him sign this at a different time.
Yeah.
Well, with the diastolic that high, I mean, like 70 and between 70 and 100, that's pretty normal. But with a diastolic this high and a systolic that low, it looks like it's like I don't know. I've never seen this. Are you feeling any Are you feeling nauseous or dizzy or anything or? Sir?
No, I don't.
I'm sorry?
No.
You're not?
No.
Huh.
Hey,
Okay. So what we're gonna do?
twin,
I'm
just
gonna-
change it and just put it at like 130 something 80.
Okay. So look. Real
That's
quick.
normal.
I'm gonna tell you this: a systolic less than 90, and then a diastolic less than 60. That's low blood pressure. And then your normal range would be 90 to 120 of a systolic and 60 to 80 of a diastolic. And the prehypertension stage would be like a 120 to 139, and the diastolic of 80 to 89, which would mean you're kind of up there, but you're not that bad. And then the high blood pressure stages normally go from like 140 to about 160 with diastolics of 90 to like 100. And then, any systolic 180 or higher, and then like a diastolic of like 100 or 110
His map is 100
or higher. Yeah.
I didn't know that cocaine actually lowers your blood pressure.
It shouldn't. That's the thing.
Cocaine's
Well, I
an
mean,
upper.
I'm reading a bunch of shit right here, and it says, yeah, typically cocaine will lower your blood pressure.
I don't know all these medical
Okay,
terms,
so we
man.
got a 180
Fuck.
over 100.
I don't know why it's telling you
So-
that because cocaine's an upper.
Okay. So what I'm
don't
seeing
know.
right now, his blood pressure is really high, where it's making
Really high.
kind of like an uncomfortable situation.
Okay, so let's stop worrying about blood pressure here and just let's say it's a normal thing. Jesus Christ. Going back and forth for 10 minutes about blood pressure.
3004 Mountain View Drive.
Holy
Sandy
shit.
Sub police station. I got one down here with a
This
high
guy
blood
is-
pressure crisis.
Oh, this guy
180
is-
over 100. Diastolic and
This is-
systolic by PT.
Oh
Alright,
my
so we're gonna
God.
get regional paramedic service down here to check you out.
Fucking quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me go make sure the doors are unlocked for him.
Yeah. Are you okay? You're not feeling nauseous or anything, all right?
No headache, anything like that?
No, like, head pain, neck pain,
Regionals are here.
throbs.
Just about.
Okay.
I'd say
I mean,
doors are
What would you rate like on a pain scale from 1 to 10? What would you rate you right now?
probably like a 3.
A 3?
I do a lot of cocaine, bro.
Okay.
Okay,
Will
so you're
this
not
have
feeling
anything to do
uncomfortable or
with the
anything
fact
like
that
that?
he blew a
I'm used to this stuff.
.218 on a breathalyzer like
Jesus.
an hour ago?
When you mix cocaine and alcohol, it kind of.
Well, at this time,
Balance out.
the alcohol would have dropped down by now. By now, he might be blowing
So,
around a
let's see.
.08.
Are you wanting to go to a hospital, sir, or are you want to,
Are we
kinda
allowed to
take
recommend it?
We can recommend it, but we can't force it. I
Yeah, I can highly
do
recommend it.
recommend you to probably get checked out by like a medical center, because right now with your systolic and diastolic high
Unless you
blood
can prove that they're
pressure,
not
it
within the
doesn't
right
really.
mind,
It's
like
pretty
within the
high up
right
there where it could
set
lead
of
up to
mind,
maybe
EMS can't
more
take him
cause pain to yourself
involuntarily.
and
But if it was like he's disoriented
more
and
higher
he doesn't know where
prioritized
he's
stuff
at, then
after
they could
that.
be like, all
So
right,
I would
he's not within
recommend
his
you
right
going to a
mind.
medical
The
center.
normal
So do you
person
want to
would want
go
to
to a
get checked
hospital
out so that
today
you
by
take it.
ambulance,
It's called
or do you
implied
just want
consent.
to sign the refusal
Yeah.
form and just kind of hang
teach him-
tight here?
teach him on it.
It's your choice, but I do recommend you to go to a hospital.
How the fuck you still want me a deputy?
You just want to hang around?
I'll go.
Do what?
Man.
Okay, you do want to go? Okay.
Did you just ask
Alright.
how I'm still a
Then hang
deputy?
tight. Let me
Yes.
go help our
I've been on the
PS
server
up
for
there.
a week, buddy. Or the
Yeah,
department,
well,
sorry.
Yeah, that's a week too long to not be a sergeant. All right,
That's crazy.
these paramedics here are gonna, as soon as he comes back, they're gonna help transport you. Wow, yeah, there they are. Let's get out their way, gentlemen.
Yep, I will
Okay,
follow
so
down
they
the
went
stairs.
ahead and brought their stretcher in. Could you just kind of lay back on that?
Dillion.
Yeah.
So are you going to go ahead and
You,
file the charges but not actually jail him as he's agreeing to become an informant? Just we'll have him re-sign it
I'm thinking
afterward.
I'm thinking about dropping the drug charges and just getting him on DUI and felon in possession of a firearm.
If you guys are good with it, I'll sit on him. Sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't shouting. If you guys are good with it, I'll sit on him, and then I'll bring him back here, and he can sign the paper when he's within the right set of mind.
Hey, you
Hey, info.
want to get a really meaty arrest report?
I will write that arrest report. You can go ahead and clock off
Well,
and head home.
Yeah, dude, I'm so fucking tired. I'm like not
No,
even
dude.
thinking straight right
I'm
now.
filing a supplemental report. I'm going to act this as a supervisory call.
I will happily file that report. I'll put in there that
Yeah.
everything that I
I'm
found.
gonna forward
but I'm
you
not
the case
on fresh
report that I got
charges.
written up so far.
10-fo.
We found in there, but I won't. I'll say that we're dropping charges due to.
Dropping charges. They're
Or
still getting
not
filed,
pressing
but he's not
charges.
getting jail time.
Yeah, I won't have to submit a probable cause statement on the drug charges because we're not arresting him on the drug charges. So.
Yeah.
You okay, Mr. Dead?
Let's go. Alright.
I don't know how the fuck that guy's still
RPS is
alive.
going to get him down to Sandy Shores Medical Center if y'all want to kind of meet him there.
Yeah. Hey, Halbert.
Yes, sir.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm a sergeant and today's my first day. Just kidding.
I'm gonna go hit the Hey Boys night.
See ya.
Nah, just kidding.
I know you are. 21 Central. I will be en route to Sandy Shores Medical Center to sit on a patient.
Damn, Dillion didn't even clock out. He just went home.
Yep. We're never off duty.
Later, brother. You have a good night, man.
See ya. You as well.